認めない認めないこの脆い想いをバカにしてブスになって命を奪うよ。気づかなかったあの日の優しい言葉はただの罠だった。宝石みたいその目に俺の本当の自分をすっかり見える。 I was too prideful and crossed the line that I was too blind to see in time. もう戻れない認めない認めないこの脆い想いをバカにしてブスになって命を奪うよ。正しいとか間違いとかまだわからないのままでこの辛い道をついてくる。認めないけど先に進める。君には俺がただのおもちゃだろう。なのに君だけに考えている。 You were desperate and you crossed the line. You may regret it but time can't rewind. もう戻れない認めない認めないこの脆い想いをバカにしてブスになって命を奪うよ。正しいとか間違いとかまだわからないのままでこの辛い道をついてくる。認めないけど先に進める。広い世界に見るみたいだけガラスの箱に入った手を出した。認める認めるこの脆い想いをバカにしてブスになったけどまだ立ってるだろう。正しいとか間違いとかまだわからないのままでこの辛い道をついてくる。この想いと先に進める。認めない認めない認めないこの脆い想いをバカにしてブスになって命を奪うよ。気づかなかったあの日の優しい言葉はただの罠だった。宝 敵みたいその目に俺の本当の自分をすっかり見える I was too prideful and crossed the line that I was too blind to see in time もう戻れない認めない認めないこの脆い想いをバカにしてブスになって命を奪うよ正しいとか間違いとかまだわからないのままでこの辛い道をついてくる認めないけど先に進め Hi, it's your... Let's turn down this music a little bit. It's your magical girl virtual streamer, Dallie! Hi! And we have, of course, Nekarada. Nekarada, say hi. Hiya. Nekarada, why didn't... What was that lag? What happened? Oh man, that was silly. Hopefully that fixes itself, cause boy. Hi guys. I gotta change this music. Oh my gosh, hello Konakirika! How are you? Hello! Let me change to a playlist that has instrumental songs. I'm gonna turn it down for me. I'm gonna turn it down for y'all. I think that's probably a good volume. It's gonna go up when I stop talking. I'm trying out something new. So, oh, there he goes. Oh, thank you for, thank you for, redeeming the evil kitty laugh. So, yeah, trying this thing with the background music that when I start talking, the music will get quieter, and then when I stop talking, it'll get louder just to help fill in the little empty spaces. Oh, thank you! It makes me happy. So today, I've had a week, guys. This week was not fun there was DST, elections in the US, don't even want to talk about it. And then work was just absolutely horrible every single day. Just absolutely terrible week for me. I love him. Thank you. That makes me happy that you guys love him. Oh, he was made to be loved. That is his purpose in life. So I'm just gonna, I definitely didn't want to skip on streaming, but I have so I managed to nab tickets. Thank you. I've actually been doing a lot better over the weekend since Friday. Since I got off work on Friday, I've been doing like a lot better. My mood has improved greatly just from being away from work. Because I don't know, just different reasons. I got to work on cosplay, so I've been working on this cosplay, and it's coming together. There's still so much to work on, but it's coming together. It's always exciting when things come together, you know? So let me see if I can let's turn on the camera here. I've got the this is gonna be exciting. I'm gonna have to move it over a little bit, but here is, for the first time ever, my hands! Ooh, hello, hello, hello. Let me move the box a little over. Nicorette is on top of it. He can. So hopefully this works. But this is I'm working on a Mori Calliope cosplay. Dallie hands, yeah. So you can see I painted all the stuff on it. More hands. Ooh. I was nervous about showing my hands because I'm like, my hands are not that pretty. And I cannot sew with gloves on, so my ungloved hands, my pure naked hands are here. But and I haven't painted my nails. I'm just straight slacking, but get these hands. But I figured I want to stream, but I also want to work on my cosplay. Like I don't want to stop working on my cosplay, so I might as well just stream while working on my cosplay. And so this is pinned down. I haven't sewn any of where's the camera? I haven't sewn any of these yet. The lighting's not great. It's supposed to rain today, and I only have so many lights. But don't fall. But so where I usually sew is in the back of the house, and I thought about kind of how to stream from my sewing room, but it would be difficult. It would be difficult. So, but this is just a bunch of hand sewing. So these little thingies here. This is just I couldn't find gold ribbon the size that I wanted it to be. So I have a lot of gold fabric. It's the stretchy, it's kind of stretchy, but it's gold fabric that doesn't pill. It doesn't, not pill. It doesn't break on the edges. So I figured, you know, let me adjust the camera a little bit. If it wants to. It might not want to. It might just stay right there. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. So I'm just sewing these in half because they're black on one side and gold on the other. It's hard to see with the lighting. But it's gold on this side, it's shiny on this side, but it's just black on the other side. So this is only 1/4 of an inch thick, and I needed to be 1/8. So I just fold it in half like that and sew it together, which is extremely tedious. I spent a few hours on it yesterday. So I figured I could just chit-chat while sewing, right? 2 birds with 1 stone. Why not stream this? You know, maybe if I flip the camera so that the camera's on that side, that might be a little bit better, but I'll think about it. I have to turn it off to do that. And I'm not sure that it will flip. I'm not sure that it will flip. Hi, Signor! Hi, hi! Let's do hi. Let me know if the music is too loud. It gets louder when I'm not talking. It's supposed to. But I think maybe I need to turn down, let me see something. I'm doing pretty good. That was not what I wanted. I'm doing pretty good, actually. I have been recovering. Slowly recovering from this week. What a week. You know, but I think chatting with everybody at the tavern has helped my mood, and I got to play D&D last night. We had a really good session, and that helped a lot. Also for D&D, I made a live 2D model, and I've shown him before, but I've made a live 2D model of my character, because we don't use webcams. Thank you for the hearts. We don't use webcams, but we do a lot of. We just our voices. But sometimes just your voice is hard to convey something. So having the little live 2D, I turn on my little live 2D model and use it as a virtual webcam. And so when everyone can see the expressions that I'm making when I say certain things. And for like things like combat, you know, it's not super necessary, but when the character, we do a lot of
character interactions. So characters will one-on-one be talking to each other. And so that's really where it kind of comes in really, really handy. It really feels, it makes the session just feel a little more special. It makes me a little more engaged, because also I'm we have like various different time zones, and mine's is like the latest time zone. Like I play at like 10 o'clock at night, and I'm an early, I usually go to bed pretty early. My bedtime is usually 10 o'clock, like 9 or 10 o'clock, so I'm always a little sleepy. So having like that model, seeing my model on the screen that I know everyone's going to see, helps me stay a little bit more alert. And they can also see when I fall asleep and tell me. They're like, hey Dad, wake up. Yeah, that's great. I haven't played much TTRPGs in a while online. Yeah, it's definitely, there's some ups and downs to it, you know? Like the human interaction side of it. Sometimes if you can't see what you're doing or can't see the other people, it is a little bit of a challenge. But at the same time, it's a little easier, right? Because you don't have to travel. But yeah, I want to do my goal in life. I have many goals in my life, but one of them, one thing that I would like to do one day is VTuber D&D, or as my friend called it, Live 2 D&D. So have a group and have them all come up with characters, right? And maybe do like session 0, so that we all kind of have our characters really in there, really decided on, and then draw a small, just, it doesn't have to be a full model, just like a portrait model, right? And make a little VTuber model, a very simple VTuber model for each character to use. So the players can use it so that while we're playing, it feels a little bit more like a visual novel game, you know? And I think that would be really fun, and it would be also very cool to like share that with other people too. Like that's something that I could make a YouTube video of or something like that. Although a lot of my friends are camera shy, so that's why I talk a lot about D&D, and I talk a lot about D&D, and I post art of my OC a lot, but you don't see a lot of it in the public, because a lot of them are camera shy. They don't like us to post stuff too often. And that's fair, you know, because we still have fun. It's not about, you know, not everything has to become content, you know? Being camera shy and looking at my PNG tuber, I don't know what you mean. Yeah. You've played Dungeons and Dragons before, right, Senor? And if you haven't, it's okay. We can always learn. The only thing with VTuber D&D is that I like low-key don't want to be the DM, but I probably have to DM it. I've played D&D off and on since I was 10. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I thought so. I got the vibe from you. I actually, so my history with D&D is, my brothers play D&D. I have 2 older brothers. They're both streamers, actually. One's DL and the other one's Digo Dragon. They're not twins, but they play D&D and since they were in high school, and they're a little older than I am. So, you know, sometimes they would even play at our house and stuff, so I get to see them and then see them play, see what was going on. Sort of. Sometimes they were like, maybe you don't want to watch this because, you know, boys being boys as they are. But having to accommodate them drove my mom crazy, and so she was like, I'm not allowed to play D&D. So she forbade me from playing D&D for my whole childhood, so I wasn't allowed to play. as a teen growing up. Not for any, like, because it's satanic or whatever. None of that. None of that. She just didn't want to be that inconvenienced again. So, because by the time I was a teenager, my brothers moved out of the house and went to college. So, oh gosh, it's getting tangled. Just getting a little tangled here. So, now fast forward to adult Dallie. I am an adult, maybe. Maybe? So fast forward to about 5 years ago. Maybe 6 years ago. One of my friends, we watched Kamen Rider together. Well, first we played Ragnarok Online together, and we did like forum RPGs. I used to do a lot of forum RPGs for various anime, slayers, just in general, on DeviantArt, just whatever. And one of them slowly became closer. She showed me Kamen Rider and got me into Kamen Rider. So we bonded over Kamen Rider a whole lot. And then one day she went, "Hey, I want to play this TTRPG." And it wasn't Dungeons and Dragons. It was similar to Dungeons and Dragons, but it was something else. It had to do with Dragon Age, I think. But I'd never played Dragon Age, but I was like, sure, I like role playing. And you know, she goes, okay, but instead of doing it in a chat room or by post, let's do it over microphone. And that was new, but you know, I'm up for new things. I like chatting on the microphone. I like voice calls. So we tried it, and that particular game didn't go very far for various reasons. But then like a little later, 6 months or a year later, she was like, hey, how about we play this instead, Dungeons and Dragons? And I have a whole module. I don't have to make anything up. It'll be great. And so we did that. We did the whole module. It was something in a desert. Kings of the something. It was like a little short thing with a desert, and I played a bard. And it was a lot of fun. And then we got like a bigger group together and a bigger group together. And now we're like 7 or 8 people. It's like too many players. But it's too late to back down now. But we have a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun. And we do a lot of social encounters. So not every session is combat. Like maybe every other session, maybe. But we did a lot of social encounters and that kind of thing, and it just made it very, very fun. And so we played, what's it called? Something Waterdeep? 4 to 5 is max I'll do. Yeah, I think 4 players is 3 to 4 players is optimal. 5 players is fine. More than that, it gets like. Encounters get really harrowing. Like last night, because there's, 7 players plus we had a few NPCs, and it's not because maybe the DM wants to torture herself a little bit, but it's also a little bit because it's just what the story calls for. Like narratively, it just made sense. So there's like 20 minutes to 30 minutes between each round, like, so I'll like take my 2 swipes and do this thing, and then I'll go off, and then I have to wait for my turn. I still paying attention to what's going on, because you got to understand what's happening on the battlefield, but sometimes I'm just like, this person's where now? What happened now? What are we doing here? So let me see if I can tilt this just ever so slightly. There you go, so you can see my hands a little more. So that is like one downside, but for example, we had a lot of fun because we also have a lot of trust in each other. From playing for the last 5 years together, so we have a lot of trust and confidence with each other. With 7 players, depending on level, you really have to power scale quite a bit, I feel like. Yes, my new DM has gotten pretty good at it. She she does use modules, but she heavily edits them. She adds, she has to, usually every encounter she has to add stuff. Add more monsters, add more elements and things. And I don't know why. Maybe she just enjoys it. I hope she enjoys it, because she does it a lot. So, if your DM is crazy, you know, they might enjoy that kind of thing. I think that would be pretty, something here happened. Oops. Something happened here. The loop. There we go. So, you know, at your own discretion, but we have fun with it, and we're very patient with her, and we are very understanding that we are way too many people for this, but it's fun. We have fun, and you know, I think if she didn't enjoy it, she would just say, "Hey, I don't want to do this anymore," and we'd stop. You know, and that'd be fun. A little unsatisfying, but it's fun. You know, it's fun. But I have a one shot in mind. But I'll probably have to cap it at like 5 people. We'll have to draw straws in our group. But I think what I might do is test it with them and see how it goes. And if it goes well, maybe I'll save it and run it with some people from the tavern, some VTubers, and we can do VTuber D&D. Maybe. I'm designing it to be like a one shot, so not to take too much time. But you know, one shot is. Some people are like, yes, one shot means one session, no more. But sometimes you gotta do smaller sessions, smaller chunks. So I'm open to that kind of thing, because I know my time. I know I'm always like, I can barely stream once a week, so I've been missing community days, but it's like I gotta finish this costume by December 14th, and there is still so much to do. Really, but the week before December 14th, it needs to be done. If I'm still working on stuff that second week, the days before the con, I'm like screwed because I have to go to work that week. I get it. What's going? Seems like there's enough people in the tavern that would be wanting to explore it. Yes, and I mean, I think it would take a lot of setup to like set up live 2D models, but we can also do like I don't know. It just has to be very, very simple, and you can use templates. You know, sometimes templates are a nice little shortcut. Some things can be automated now. I think if it's just like 4 players or something, I think it could be done. And it could be like a fun stream for everyone to do. Or another idea would be to just use the live 2D models you have and make, like costume add-ons. Because, so in VTube Studio, you can add live 2D models as items. Like that's how I have Nekarata here. He's a live 2D item. He's a live 2D model, and then I use him as an item with my model, so that I have 2 live 2D models on. And there's a lot of items that are like that. So you can do like the outfit or the costume as like a second, like an item that you put over your model, and so it wouldn't be completely seamless, but you know, just to give like putting on a costume, you know, just to give the little flavor of who you're playing. Because I'm very theatrical and I like acting. I don't know if you've noticed. I like acting. I like getting into those kind of stories and putting on different shoes and getting into a role, you know? So I think that'd be fun. Shock Pikachu face, yes. Oh, so enough about 20 hours of me talking about D&D. How has everyone else been doing this fine Sunday? I hope you guys are having a good week, a better weekend. I mean, a better week. than me, and a good weekend. And regardless, anything, anyone doing anything cool? Sometimes I feel like my teacherness comes out. I'm just, when I sit with the kids, I go, did anyone do anything interesting this weekend? I'm avoiding work. I should be working, but headache and overall meh feeling towards it at the moment. Yeah, that's fair. Especially if you have a headache. Gosh, how can you work when you have a headache, you know? Sometimes if there's something I really, really don't want to do, but it needs to get done, I'll think of something that I really, really, really want to do. Like, say, eat ice cream. And I'll say, okay, I'm not going to eat ice cream until I get this thing done. And that will be my motivation. Or I won't work on this live 2D model until I get this paperwork done. And sometimes it doesn't work out so well, but just to give yourself, like, some kind of light at the end of the tunnel. Sometimes that helps me. But yeah, it's Sunday, and if you don't want to work, that's fair. I don't do work on Sundays. Not that I'm super religious or anything. You need at least one day of the week to be lazy, you know? You need at least one day of the week. This is me being lazy, honestly. Streaming and just sewing, this is my hobby, cool down, you know, distraction for the week. Work really screwed my team over this month, and now I'm having to deal with the fallout from it anyways. Just have to put up with it, and I'm not happy about it. That has been my week as well, so similar. So in my job, we have to maintain a certain number of people, kind of at all times. Not to get too into the, you know, whatever of it, but basically we had like almost we had a whole bunch of people call out on one day. Actually, there wasn't any day this week where everybody came into work. And so you know who has to cover when people don't come into work? Me! It's my job to cover for them. So then when there's multiple people not there, it makes my job a little bit harder. More than a little bit harder, maybe. It kind of sucks. But that was part of my stress, because it's like, hey, we need to do this. Hey, we need to do that. Hey, where's this person? I'm just like, just gotta breathe. Sometimes you just got to breathe. You can't do everything. And not that it's okay or not okay, but that's just the way it is. You know, you can't do everything. Just do as much as you can. And, you know, that's enough. It will be enough. But it'll be okay. I hope your work situation improves soon, Sig. Because I know it's not fun. For absolutely nobody. Let's see. So, quality review coach, call center. Whew. Oh geez, so many meetings in 1 week. Oh gosh, boy, I hate meetings. I hate meetings, but I think I also hate meetings because none of my coworkers take meetings seriously. So they feel very pointless when it's like, hey guys, let's try and do this more. Everyone's just like, yeah, whatever. Like, okay, whatever your face. 10 hours of meetings in 4 days. Jesus, I would cry. I would cry too. Honestly. I ended up with like... let's just say there was no work day this week that I didn't leave work late except for Friday. But leaving 30 minutes early one day does not make up for leaving like an hour and 30 minutes late every other day. Well, 30 minutes to an hour late every other day. It doesn't make up for it. It's like, yeah, I get to work 30, I get to leave 30 minutes early. Like, okay, but I'm already like 3 hours over. This 30 minutes is not gonna make up anything. Not that it needs to make it up, but like man. Sometimes I wish the world didn't rest on my shoulders, but that is just the duty of a magical girl. Oh gosh. Oh man, my sister started watching this new anime. Oh, something got tangled here. What's happening? Something got tangled. Something got tangled. My sister started watching this new anime called Acro Trip, I think. Acro Trip. And it's like the premise, it's a gag anime, so it's silly, funny, haha. And it's about this girl who's a gigantic fan of this magical girl, right? It's her Oshi. I'm trying to understand what the heck went wrong here. Oh lord. But so she loves her Oshi Berry Blossom, and to the point, or she loves Berry Blossom, but lately Berry Blossom's battles with her arch nemesis, I think his name is like Chrome or something like that, they've been lackluster, so she kind of aspires to become a villain to make the content, you know, Berry Blossom's battles more exciting. So, something like that. Anyway, it's super silly. It's super, super silly. Chrome is just freaking hilarious. I know his voice actor, I think. It's some guy that's done lots and lots of roles, I think. Or just someone that sounds like him. But it's just, I've been watching it, or I've been kind of, I haven't really been watching it. My sister's been watching it, but I've tuned in a couple times, and it's very, it's just so good. He like, the main character doesn't want to really become, like, she wants to be a villain on her own right, but not really. But then Chrome is the main villain, and he, like, she meets him, he works at like a convenience store, but like as himself. Like, he doesn't really have a disguise or anything. And no one, like, and he just, the way he calls the main character's name is Datte Chizuko, and he always has to say her entire name every time he talks to her. He's like, Datte Chizuko. And it's just really funny. That kind of humor is just, it gets me. Okay, I don't know what I did. This is the issue with hand sewing things. Sometimes it's just, there we go. Maybe? Maybe? I think the thread's also getting a little tangled here. Maybe I should just take it out. Sometimes you have to redo, and that's okay. Like the old adage, keishite, irai to shite. Kudaranai chougenso. I'm just kidding. Those are the lyrics to rewrite. Keishite, irai to shite. Kudaranai chougenso. So, yeah, so Acro Trip is one anime I've been watching lately. Watching the pieces of it. I haven't been watching the whole thing. But there's really nothing to it. It's so funny. It's so funny. If you just need to turn your brain off for a while, I highly recommend it. Because it's just silly. It's just so silly. But I love that silly kind of humor. Another anime, I've been watching the Thanks for redeeming Mischievous Kitty. Vera. Hi, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. Having a wonderful Sunday. Look at him. He's... Make him look around. Another anime I've been watching is the new Ranma Half anime. And Ranma Half is like so old school. It already has a wonderful like 50 episode anime. But I think because it's the manga's like some number of decades anniversary. I was gonna say 30, but I'm not sure that that's true. It might be more. It's the manga's anniversary, so they made a new anime. And at first I was like, why do we need to make a new anime of this? Come on, people. Ranma Half is classic and already has a great 7-season anime. But actually it's good. It's really good. And it's actually making me kind of happy because people are talking about Ranma again. And I'm seeing some Ranma Half fan art and stuff, so... which I haven't seen in a while. Because, you know, sometimes people or younger generations don't want to touch old things because it's old and they don't, it's like, it doesn't belong to them anymore. You know, or how to say, like it doesn't go to their generation. You know, it doesn't speak to the generation. So, but this new Ranma, they didn't change anything. They made it a little bit closer to the manga, and they kind of slowed down. I don't want to say they slowed down the pacing because it doesn't feel slower, but it's definitely taking its time a little more, I think. And it's really good. It's just really good. The animation's real nice. They play a lot with colors and like halftones and that kind of like comic looking kind of things and like effects, like sound effects and stuff. They'll like do halftones. Sometimes when there's a fight, they'll like change everything will change to like a green tint or a purple tint. It's very fun. Like they really are just having fun with it, which is really, really great. I like it a lot. And it's making people like Ranma again, which that's always good, you know? That's always a plus. But it's really good. Ryoga's my favorite. Ryoga's always been my favorite. He's the best. He is the best. This is a Utao song that I wrote a long time ago for my sister. My sister Nisi, because she likes pandas. So we made an Utaloid, which is like a Vocaloid, but it uses a different system. It was like a free system, because Vocaloid you had to pay for. But called Utao, which was similar to Vocaloid, but instead of using MIDI, it relied on waves, on wave format. So I had Nice record her voice to different syllables, and we made an Utao of Nice that we called Nicepoid. Because Nisi's not like a singer. She never studied music or anything. But I wanted to be able to use her in some of my songs in a way. So that was my venture into like Utaloid. I made an Utao. I made an Utaloid of her, and so that previous song, Panda Panda Mimi Girl, was the song I wrote for her. Because she likes pandas, so it's Panda Mimi is like panda ears, so it's a panda-eared girl. There's links on my YouTube. It's somewhere in there. It's old. It's old. I'm speaking of olden times. Can you believe I've been on the internet for entirely too long? I was thinking about it, I'm just like, man. I've been creating content for like more than 1 decade. For decades. Because even before I started making YouTube videos and stuff, I would make like Mega Man sprite comics. When I was like in elementary school. Back when we had freaking dial-up. Oh my god. I'm aging myself right here. But, you know, it's okay. I'm aged like a fine wine. I don't think my age is super obvious unless I talk about old stuff. I hope I don't sound old. I hope I don't sound old. I've got gray in my beard, so I get it. Yeah, although gray hair in my mom's side of the family, gray hair happens early. There is some people who even have gray hairs in their 20s, so you know, it's definitely a sign of aging, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're old. Sometimes you just don't produce enough melanin or whatever it is. Oh gosh, stop getting tangled in yourself. Stop. 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 Oh gosh. Oh gosh, oh golly. There we go. But I'm also old. You don't sound old. You don't sound old, Hizig. You sound wise. You don't sound old at all. But anyway, I can also use this to throw Vera under the bus because me and Vera went to school together. So, Vera's how many years old? 300 or some? I'll be 38 in January. Oh, you're not that old. You're not that old. I'm not gonna say how old I am. I like to leave an illusion of what my age could be. Although, I mean, there's partially also due to just ageism. Because, you know, that's fair. Yeah. Because maybe one day it won't be an issue, but sometimes if you're a girl or of the female persuasion and you say your age, people have thoughts about that. And they don't need to have thoughts about that. It's none of their business, but they have thoughts about that. So I just like to remain not obscure, remain mysterious. That wasn't the word I was looking for, but I don't know. I cannot think of the word. That's totally valid, yeah. I mean, I'll admit I'm old, but I'm not going to tell you how old. That's for you to imagine. Because, I mean, just because I've seen things from a long time ago doesn't mean I didn't rewatch them recently, you know? VHS tapes are not common, but they're not, you know, completely, you know, you could find a VH tape player probably in this day and age still at a consignment shop or something, thrift store. They're not completely, it's not like an 8-track. I feel like that was a low blow to 8-tracks in particular. So yeah, this cosplay is for, well, I've been planning this cosplay for over a year. I've been planning and working on it for over a year. Just because I kind of vaguely knew that I wanted to do it, but I didn't have like a deadline. So I worked on it for a while, for a few months, like 1 day a week for a few months, which is like what, 4 days? Let's say for about February. Oh, I originally wanted to do it for Hollow Fest, for 5th Fest in March, but I didn't have enough time. I barely even got it started. So, I think I started it after March. So let's say March, April, May. I didn't work on it. There was a month where I stopped working on it. Was it June or July-ish? So like 4, 8. I've worked on it for maybe a week or 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks worth of days. And then now I have a deadline. So there's a convention in Atlanta, Georgia. What is it called? Anime Weekend Atlanta, and they're gonna have the Hololive Soar concert tour going there. And there's not gonna be any Calliope Morty there, but that doesn't mean you can't, you know, you can't represent. She's not gonna be there, but I'm gonna go. I'll be in the back because I'm poor. No, I'm just kidding. But my intention is to wear it to the convention and to the concert. So I might not be able to get all of it done because it's there's still a lot to do. I have to finish this sleeve. I have to make the second sleeve because her sleeves are like detached, so they're really like armbands. So I still have to work on that. I'm almost done with the choker collar part, but I have to finish that. And then I have to do the belt. And then after I finish the belt, I have to do the veil. So there's still a whole bunch to do, but little by little. And then I have to do the cape. I didn't even mention the cape, but I might not. The cape I'm going to put on hold until after the convention because I don't think I have enough time. So I've only got like what? Including this week? Let's see. Let's open a calendar here and look at it. We've got, including this week, 1, 2, 3, 4 weekends. 4 weekends to work on this. It's not a lot of weekends. It's not a lot of weekends. So if my streaming becomes a little spotty, this is the reason. This is the reason. And it's very hard to stream in where my sewing stuff is, because it isn't in like a room. It's like an open space, and I live with other people and they don't really want to be on my streams necessarily, so it makes it a little difficult. And I don't really have like a table space in my room. Like, I'm not showing you my desk, but there's no room on my desk if I did show it to you. My sister suggested I have a little kitty table, and she suggested, oh, why don't you bring the kitty table into your room? And I'm like, where? I might have some room over on that side, but then I have to like turn things to the side. It's a nightmare. It's not a nightmare, but it's a lot. It's a lot to think about. It's a lot to think about just to sew while streaming. So I might just sew, and then maybe take a little time off, or if there's anything that's like I can do by hand, like this, while streaming. That's certainly something I could do. Mayhaps. We're about, I was gonna say we're halfway, we're not even halfway through this thing. This is, there's still so much, all this to go, all this to go. My watch is telling me that I should take a break. I will stretch real quick. Alright, where am I? I've been watching this anime called Windbreakers that my sister recommended to me. It's very good. It's like a shonen anime fighting about a kid that wants to become the strongest to kind of prove himself. So he joins this high school gang. This high school that is, the whole entire school is like a gang, and what he doesn't realize is that they're a gang that protects their town. And so he kind of learns about the power of friendship and all that. But I'm kind of near the end of the season, and there's this whole part about him. He starts thinking about like, oh, I wanted to get to the top. You know, I wanted to rise to the top and stand above everybody else. But everyone around him tells him that, oh, you can't make it to the top unless you can't make it to the top by yourself. You can't do it alone. And at first he's just like, are you kidding me? But that doesn't make any sense. But then like eventually he kind of he comes to understand, you know, you got to do it with everybody else. And the guy who is supposedly the strongest of the school or gang or whatever, he says, he explains that he didn't get to the top. He didn't go to the top. Other people brought him up to the top and let him be there. And so I was thinking about that, and it kind of hit. There's a lot of wisdom in these like cheesy, corny shonen animes, because it's like there's very little that you can accomplish by yourself. Like, say you want to become the top idol of VTubers or something like that. Like, you really can't do that by yourself. You need other people to lift you up and help you get there. And that kind of thing. So I was feeling a little, you know, a little emo, a little emo about, not emo, but like, you know, I'm glad that there's people like you guys that watch me that help me get to, I don't think I'm near the top, but you know, you guys, we'll get to the top eventually of indie VTuber idols? Question mark. Is that where I'm going? I don't know. Maybe. I think that would be cool though. My mom was saying I need to bring more Hololive things to Puerto Rico because it would be popular there, and I'm like, yeah, probably. And she's like, they should do one of the concerts in Puerto Rico and bring in tourism there, and I'm like, yeah, that would be cool. And I'm like, can you imagine doing a solo concert in Puerto Rico? That would be fun. That would be pretty fun. Gonna lurk, should probably try and get some work done before I need to make dinner for the gremlins. Alright, have fun, thank you for the lurk. There's actually a lurk, exclamation lurk, if you'd like. It doesn't do anything, it just shows a message, but I wonder if there's something you can do for that, like add points or something. That'd be cool. Looking leaderboard. Thank you for the lurk, good luck on your work. I hope you get through it quickly. Quickly. I did the thing. Good job. I finally made a little message. Thank you for the lurk. May you find peace in the sparkly void beyond the crystalline screen. I don't know why it sounds like you I make it sound like the people who are lurking died or something, but it's not. Just, you know. That's not it. I just think it's funny. I'm silly. I'm sorry. I'm a silly willy. I am a silly willy sometimes. There we go. So, let's see, what else is there to discuss? I was gonna say, back to the Ranma half, new Ranma half anime. I'm enjoying it a lot. I love Ryoga, he's my favorite. He's always been my favorite. He's just, everybody in Ranma half, but Ranma half is good because every single character is stupid. There's absolutely not a single smart person in that whole thing. And that's what makes it great. It's just a story about misunderstandings and immaturity and not knowing, and you know, and it's cute. It's so cute. And it's just fun. But I really like Akane's hair in the beginning because it's long. Hey BG, just popping in, but good luck with your sewing. Now go. Thank you. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Enjoy. I for once posted on Blue Sky, which I almost never do. Only because I can barely keep up with one social media. I'm not doing two. And I'm not leaving Twitter yet because my Oshis are on Twitter and all of Hololive is on Twitter. I can't leave it yet. And there's also Holo Plus, and sometimes I post on there, but not my stuff. But that's not like the talents don't post on Holo Plus, so you know, it's just gotta stay connected. You know, it's less than ideal, but sometimes it just gotta, you know. I'm good at curating my feed, I think. I don't see a lot of negativity or problematic things on my feed, but I curate things a lot, very curated. So that's why sometimes if I don't follow a person right away, if I make a new friend and I don't follow them right away, it's because I check every now and then and see what you post. I don't just follow everybody willy-nilly. And I don't like follow for follow, that's silly to me. I'm only going to follow things that I'm interested in or like or am okay with. So if I don't follow you on Twitter, it's not because I don't like you. I probably just haven't vetted you out yet. Having a conversation with someone and seeing what they post on Twitter are very different things. You know? And we're going to go into an ad break in the next 30 seconds. So, enjoy. It's only 2 minutes, not too bad, not too long. And it helps to support me. And if you don't want ads, consider subbing. You get some emotes, and I added a few more emotes today. And it'll have fun. And you support me in my silly hobbies. Thank you. Da 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 da, you are here. Plenty of smiles left to share. With every step, we go a little deeper into the mysteries no one's seen before. Our party is full as long as you are here in this adventure, with so much still in store, together with you. The magnitude of your dreams, or you'll find those visceral shower thoughts will leave an axe to grind. Don't remember the words. Stronger than you know, you already have everything you need. Go Tempest, we are Temp. Every breath we go a little further into the who knows where. Our party is full as long as you are here. There is plenty of smiles left to share. With every step, go a little deeper into the mysteries no one's been before. No one's seen before? So here's a little background lore for this song. I had some of the words written out, but I hadn't decided on like a melody. And I turned on Spotify and I put on a bunch of VTuber music. And Fubuki's Hi-Fi and Fox came on. And I know, it'll be like, this song doesn't sound anything like Hi-Fi and Fox. Of course it does. But listening to Shirogane Fubuki's Hi-Fi and Fox, it's such a bop. It's so catchy. And it helped me think of a main hook sequence. But with every step, we go a little further. Yeah, not that sounds anything like Hi-Fi and Fox, but it triggered that. It inspired it. So there you go. This is only lore for the subbers and the VOD watchers. 5 viewers, wow. And we're coming on to the close. My feet may drag, my shadow weighs me down, but with your radiance, I'll make it through. welcome back from the ad. There was some hidden lore behind the ad break. We're getting there, we're getting there. We're more than halfway through. Look, we passed the halfway point. I don't know if I could show this very well. This is kind of where we are. And this is where we're going. And it's less. See? We're getting somewhere. It's only taken an hour. Oh, I've just confused myself. Where was I? Alright, this is... I want to learn more music. I was discussing with niece, like, there's some songs that I want to learn, but I have to... The way I learn music, like, I sit down and I just sing it a lot. I turn on the song and I look at the lyrics and I listen to it. And then I kind of sing softly along so I can still hear them. And then I sing along. And then if there's a part that doesn't sound right, I go back and first I try to learn the whole song in general. And then I'll stop at parts that I'm not too sure about. And so it's a lot of repetition and it takes a few hours. Excuse me. Burp. And that's how I learn music. Learn new songs. Because back in the day, when I was much younger, I would learn a lot of music from watching a lot of anime, like the opening themes, and I would sing along with the opening themes, and then I would obtain through various avenues the full version of the song, and then listen to it a whole bunch. Because when you're younger, you have time for that. When you're young, you have time for that. To just listen to a thing 10 million times, you have time for it. So that's why I know a lot of older songs, but not a lot of more recent songs. But there's some songs that I want to learn. I know Varys suggested a few, and there's just a few. I was listening to the Windbreaker opening. It was like in my head, so I listened to it, and I'm just like, this is a good song actually. Is it Tairei? It's like Absolute Zero. It's good. It's very good. I kind of want to learn it. Zetairei. You know? What song is this? Is this Chatterbox Box? Cozy Conversation. I'm so off. One day I wonder if there's a way for me to put the song information. The thing is, I'm using like Windows Media Player to play music. Cause I don't know. It works for me, you know? Why fight what works? But I need to find some kind of way to display the ID text. Or the ID tags, rather. You know? Going back to music. Because this is the Dallie Rambles for 3 hours stream. I was listening to, I think on Friday's stream, Banzai and Haka sang some Vocaloid songs. And it was archived for once, so as I was sewing yesterday, I started listening to it. I only got like an hour in, but maybe an hour and a half in, something like that. But one of the songs he sang was Shinzo Democracy, Heart Democracy. And I was listening to him sing it, and I was like, because he was like, I'm going to give you a song that you probably never heard of. And I'm like, okay. I haven't heard of most Vocaloid songs, but the ones I know are like the old ones. And anything that Kuroneko has covered. And guess what? Kuroneko has covered Shinzo Democracy. Kuroneko's an utaite. Actually, she's a VTuber now. YouTubers and utaite it kind of goes hand in hand. I attempted utaite stuff before too. But yeah, he sang Shinzo Democracy. I'm listening to him like, is this the opening sequence to something? And my sister's looking at me like, no. Are you crazy? I don't think so. And I'm like, oh no, this is just a song that Kuroneko covered that I was obsessed with for a bit. because I would do that. I would listen to the songs. I would just listen to her renditions of Vocaloid songs all the time. Because I just really like her voice. It's got that nice rasp. Nice growl to it. It's just very nice. Sometimes I wish my voice could be that cool. Not that there's anything wrong with my voice. I think my voice is pretty unique, I guess. I don't hear a lot of VTubers that sound like me. But sometimes I wish I could be cool. In that kind of a way. But I am learning how to do growls more. And maybe employing them a little too much in music. But I was listening to Haka's karaoke. Yeah, I was surprised that he sang Shinzo Democracy. But before that he sang like Matryoshka, and I covered Matryoshka like 10 years ago or something. With Niece's voice, the Utaloid I was talking about earlier, that I made with Niece's voice. So I covered that song. It was high for me back then. But you know what? It's not high for me anymore. Like, I was singing along and I'm like, I can sing this song now. I think it's absolutely crazy. I should do like a series of shorts of songs that I sang 10 years ago and how I sang it then versus how I sing it now. Speaking of shorts, I haven't made any shorts recently. It's kind of killing me, but I was like, no, I gotta go to bed at some point. I gotta sleep. Content will get created when I have the time. It's not a big deal. I don't want to be like, I have to remind myself that I do this as a hobby. The day that I can find a more flexible job that lets me content create for a living, I don't know how to, yeah, that's not. But the day that happens, then, you know, then I will cover all the songs and draw all the drawings and make all the live 2D models and all the outfits, you know? But that's not today. Today, I have to get ready for work for tomorrow. My hair is itchy, I gotta wash my hair. And as you can see, I have a lot of hair, so it's a lot to wash. You are such a jerk. This song's on Spotify. Although I was thinking of, oh, I never finished my thought from before. Oh yeah, that I can sing Matryoshka in the key now. It's not too high for me. But not only that, I was singing along with Banzai and Haka singing, like the VOD. I'm just like, our voices would blend really well. Because he's got a very shrill voice and I have a very darker toned voice. So like if you put a shrill voice with a darker toned voice, it tends to have a really nice blend. So, not saying... I mean, I'm just saying, Banzai and Haka, if you ever want to do like a duet cover, I'm right here. Estoy aquí. Esperándote. Okay? Just hit me up. My DMs are open. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. That would be the dream, right? Hololive or Hollow Stars collab. Woo. Woo. I gotta get big for that to happen, so. What was the thing I was talking about before I interrupted myself to brain boom. I was talking about oh yeah, Jerkface is on Spotify. But I was thinking of pulling my releases off of Spotify and uploading them with a different distributor, because this distributor I used before is no longer has a free tier. They took their free tier out, and that's fine. They want to make money, and that's, you know, whatever. But part of it is because I put myself under the artist name Dallie. And there's another artist named Dallie, and so in some places, the song is attributed to the wrong artist. So part of me was thinking of maybe redistributing some of my songs under the artist Dallie Art, like keeping it like my stream name, my stream handle and all that, so that it's like kind of the same throughout, you know, so that I'll be just Dallie Art because I'm an artist. See? I make all kinds of art. I make music art. I make video art. I make drawing art. Drawing art. This song is also on. Wait, is this song on? Yes, it is. This song is also on Spotify. So, there's links on my Twitch About page if you ever want to listen to my music on Spotify. Jerk bass, jerk bass. But yeah, I'm thinking of pulling them just for a little bit and then re-uploading them under some albums, compiling them into like. All right, there's only a little bit to go, but this is not enough thread. It's only a little bit to go, but this is not enough thread to go. So I'm gonna have to rethread it. Let's do like one more and then. No, this is already so small. Look at that. Look at that. It's coming apart. It's about to fall off. It's so hard to see because it's a little tiny gold thing, but it's about to. It's nothing. Let's make a knot. Jerk face. What do you want from me? Jerk face, I'm trying my best, can't you see? The only thing holding you back is you. This morning I was thinking about my contributions to the Yu-Gi-Oh fandom. This is not a contribution to the Yu-Gi-Oh fandom, this is just a song I wrote. But I was thinking about contributions I've made to the Yu-Gi-Oh fandom. Oh, I made this knot wrong. Oh, there we go. Not tightening up, but one of them is the it's a Toho song, the Kaiba ni Tomate Yusunde something. It's like it goes to the hippocampus and infects or stops and infects it or something like that. But it's the so Nico Nico Dogo was you know the king of memes back in the day. And I remember taking that song, like I found the song, someone took it and did it to enemy, like put voice clips of Kaiba doing enemy controller. And so it became like a meme among Yu-Gi-Oh fans. Mostly Japanese music fans, probably. But it was just a big Yu-Gi-Oh meme. And I'm kind of self-conscious about you guys seeing my lap. But my armrests are too high, so I don't have like a good way to like put something here. I had a lap desk that I put, but it's just anyway. So I made a version of that with the Toho song. I took it and did a version of it with English voice actor Kaiba, and it's very silly. Like, but you have to understand the labor of love that was. Like, I literally went through episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! Specifically enemy controller episodes, recorded voice clips from them, looked for other lines, because it's not just enemy controller. He also says a few other lines, and I had to go through and find those lines or similar lines, because sometimes what they say is not one-to-one, without really knowing Japanese and having absolutely no way to like translate what was being said. Knowing some Japanese, enough to like get, you know, like similar stuff, and like timing it all using in Audacity. Like, the labor of love that I put together for that video was insane. I don't think people understand what I did, and that video is the most viewed video on my entire YouTube channel, the Twin Kun YouTube channel, my old channel. And I think it's just very funny. It's very funny to me. And I feel like as a as a Yu-Gi-Oh memer and like old fan of the old ways, that's a little bit like my legacy for Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's kind of funny that that's my legacy. This freaking old Yu-Gi-Oh meme that I don't think people even have like the context for anymore. But I think it's so funny. And I guess also Shut Up Mokuba-chan, but I feel like that's less... That's less, slightly less well known, although the second highest viewed videos are, Mokuba-chan. But I used to do so many parody videos and things. I once took the opening theme to Shigokera, and copied the sequences with sequences from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Opening themes. Like, I found similar looking scenes, and I put those together, and that's also on the Twin-kun YouTube channel. So there's just, you know, there's just, so there's that parody. So it's just like, hop, step, jump, do, draw, chip, whip, whatever, eat, bite, whatever the words are, and it's just Yu-Gi-Oh! The shoujo anime, and I just put a Yu-Gi-Oh! To it. It's really funny. I think it's funny. I think I did that over Thanksgiving break too, when I was in college, well, at some point in my life. I was so down bad for Yu-Gi-Oh! I still kind of am. I have a Mokuba cosplay. I have a Mokuba wig that I need to... I bought a new wig when I was in Japan, so I can style it, and I still have it. But I might break it? I don't know. Part of me is just like, yeah, do Mokuba again, but like with a new wig. And, you know, because the con I'm going to is 2 days, so... you know, the concert's on Sunday, so I might save the cosplay for just Sunday. But I don't know how long I'll be at the con on Sunday, because like the concert is kind of at noon. Like, it's at 1 o'clock, I think. But I don't know how much of the con I'm gonna run around before then, because it's like the concert starts right around lunchtime, so I have to eat before I go. Otherwise, I might like pass out or something. I'm someone who has to eat a lot. I expend a lot of energy, and I get kind of woozy if I don't eat. You know. Not to say my blood sugar is fine, but I know I have to be careful. I can't wait anymore. I'm not a patient girl. My throat actually kind of hurts a little today. It isn't a hurt, but oh, you can see the lights are like dimming slowly. It might rain, so sometimes when it's like a dreary rainy day, there's something about the atmospheric pressure that activates my asthma, and I'll feel a little like tight in my chest, which is so dumb. It's like, I get sick because it's going to rain. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Get tangled again. Or are you getting tangled? Poor Quay. I'm tangled. I'm gonna meet you halfway there, and I don't really give a care if you say whether if it's really okay, 'cause I'm gonna go anyway. Oh yeah, there's a new generation of HoloLive device. That's exciting. I actually really love Regloss. I was kind of like whatever about them when they first, well, that's not true. I watched like all their debuts. I was interested to see what they meant because they had like really cryptic preview videos. But they're so silly. I absolutely love Hidoshi Aoi. Ow. She is like, she is so funny. I absolutely love her. And everyone from Regloss. Kanade. I think Kanade and Ao are probably my favorite because they're just like a good bakakombi, you know, like they do the Tsukomi thing very well together. It's very good. I just also love how delusional Ao is. She's just like, yes, I am an ikemen, whatever, and I'm sorry if you fall to my whims. And it's like, she's just dumb. And that's very endearing to me. It's very endearing. And Kanade is just cute. I don't know. Together with Ao, it's funny. Her debut was so fun. She's a troll. Bakari! And also the song she used in her debut. I think this is probably what made me so endeared to her. Is that for her debut she did this thing with a recorder. Hi Skirples! Welcome in. How you doing? Happy Sunday. Hope you're doing good. The thing that got me into Kanade, I think, was on her debut. She did this whole bit with playing the recorder, and the song she plays is like the background music from Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like a very well-known Yu-Gi-Oh! Like I think it's the next time preview, or it's the music that plays when like, you know, when the ace card comes out. And so like, but I recognized it immediately as, oh, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! The anime. So I'm very endeared to Kanade for that reason. Hey Skirples, happy Sunday. How you doing? Doing all right. How are you? I'm surviving. We're doing some sewing here. It's my hands. Woo, I have hands. Yeah, just working on some. I needed to work on cosplay because I need to finish this in the next 4 weeks. Or 3 weeks, I think. And, but I don't want to not stream, so I figured I would do both together. So, you know. And after this week, I just need to take it easy. I had a really rough week. But I've been having a really wonderful weekend. I woke up this morning, and I was just like, I woke up because I needed it. My bladder was full. So, and I went back to bed. But then I woke up after that to eat breakfast, and I was like, actually, I felt chipper. I was happy. I woke up happy. I didn't wake up groggy. I woke up happy and, like, hyper. I, like, got this surge of energy. I wanted to, like, run around and just start sewing and doing things, but I needed breakfast, and I was starting to get a headache from caffeine withdrawal. But, like, I don't wake up like that very often. Ever. It's been a hot minute. A hot several months. So, since I've woken up like that chipper and happy and ready to go. So I'm gonna, you know, it's a new week and I'm just gonna do my best, right? So I'm just gonna do my best to try and finish all this stuff. So I might not be streaming as much this month, but you know, that's nice to hear. Yeah. How are you doing? Anything cool going on? Are you having a good meal or anything? Anything randomly cool? Or just pleasant? I guess I'll Hi! Let's see if I can say this. Popelapadop. Popelapadop. Oh, I like saying that. Hi, Popelapadop. Thank you for the first time chat. Welcome in. Yeah, doing your best is always good sentiment to have. Yeah. Sometimes you want to give up. And I think taking a break is fine. I don't think you should push yourself all the time. 100% go, go, go. But today, I felt like I could do it. Up. What are you making? I am sewing a cosplay of Mori Calliope and another VTuber that I like a lot. So this is just the sleeve. So I'm making, there's a little detail on the bottom of the sleeve. Let me see. The lighting in here is really bad because it's going to rain. Can I turn this on? Oh, I can't. So there's this little lines I'm making on the bottom here. I'm kind of sewing them together. They're made out of fabric that I just cut really, really small. And they're really delicate, so I have to sew them by hand. Let me see something here. I don't know if I can leave this. Oh, maybe we can leave that light on. Hopefully the camera doesn't explode. How are you doing? You can see on my, hold on, let me scroll up. I think I missed somebody. Nothing really, anything special going on recently for me. Oh, that's good. Sometimes no news can also be good news. Yeah, it's getting a little dark because it looks like it might rain today. The forecast said so, but I don't trust the forecast. The forecast is like, and different people will give different forecasts, so I'm not always like super reliant on that. Like generally, it could rain. It said it wasn't going to rain yesterday, and then it did. Not a lot of rain, but it drizzled for a little bit. Or there was like a passing shower, so I was like, yeah, okay. Good thing I brought my umbrella, because that would have been bad. How are you, Populidop? Let me know if I'm saying your name wrong. Populidop, Populip, Populapadop, Populapadop, Populapadop. How are you? How's your Sunday? How's it going? Welcome in. This is not my usual content, I guess, but it kind of is. I'm kind of just laid back. This is my first time doing like a hand cam, which is why the setup is not great. But how are you? What kind of anime do you like? I've been talking a lot about anime. Recent anime I've been watching, the new Ranma anime. There's this funny gag anime called Acro Trip. It's really funny about a girl who kind of becomes a villain so that she can fight her favorite magical girl. And then a shonen anime that I've been watching recently is Windbreaker, which is not about farting, but about a kid who joins kind of like a high school gang that is actually not really like a gang. They fight to protect their city. So those are the cute things that I've been watching. But yeah, this thread just like really tangles up so easily. It's so delicate. It's so delicate. But for this, it's fine. I have another thread that's like a similar color but isn't shiny, so it's stronger. And I use that to like put things together. And I use this for like little details. If it just needs to look pretty, just for like a little detail, then I can use this thread. Otherwise, you know, I have the matte, the stronger matte thread that doesn't fall apart. Alright, your feeling is so good. Or breathing is so good. Your face, your face, your face. Your face is too close. Hey, stop tangling up. It's the end of the thing. Why are you tangling up now? Please don't. Don't tangle up now. Oh, jeez, it did tangle up. Oh, jeez. That's right at the end. Maybe I'll just leave it. Oh. Hold on. I'm gonna have to undo the thread here. It's there so I don't lose it. See, this thing that the thread tends to do, it's really like a gold film wrapped in, or rather, it's a thin thread wrapped in gold film kind of thing, but sometimes you can see it right here. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it started to, the gold part of it started to come apart, unravel a little bit. So, not the best thread. How do I undo this? Oh, baby, your breathing is so gross. I was gonna do like a little showcase of all the emojis, because I finally remembered to upload the raid emoji that I made recently. So they should be all up in my Twitch probably by next week. But I realized I was mixing up the free and sub tier emotes, and I kind of had to just give up. I'll make a little thing later, maybe. Okay, we're gonna have to just, come on. It's like stuck. Oh, I see it's stuck. I don't know if you can see. Let's see. There's just like a little bit of gold foil stuck to the bottom of this thread. It's super annoying. Oh, but it strips itself like that. Alright. Where's my discard pile? I have a trash can right there. Why don't I put it in the trash can? Most of this thread is still usable. It's fine. But we gotta tie this into a knot. This is a song that I've written that is like higher than I can sing. But it was written not for me to sing, so that's kind of why. Okay, there we go. Ooh. So, I had fun playing D&D yesterday, and I was using my, maybe I should post it on my public as well. I posted it on for my friends, but, so I use a live 2D model while I play D&D, because sometimes I feel like in social situations, when I'm saying things a certain way, sometimes it's nice to have like a visual of what my expression is. So that's where Live 2D comes in. I made a Live 2D model from my D&D character. And not that enough. And during the encounter, he kind of got hit. He got hit for a lot. And he went down to 0 hit points, but he didn't die. He's okay. But I had to wait like a whole round, or half a round. And the thing is, we're like 7 players, so our D&D group is gigantic. And we know it's big, so we have a lot of patience, and we just kind of understand. And the DM is very patient with us, and we're very patient with her. But, so I'm down. And I'm just, like, listening to what everyone else is doing, because I can't plan, because I don't know when I'm going to, like, get back up. And I was actually a little bit nervous that I might get killed, but I knew most of my allies' turn came before the enemy that was in front of me. So it would be a while before she'd get to stab down, right? And there was other enemies, so I was still worried about it, but I was pretty confident that someone would heal me enough to get me back up before I died. And by me, I mean, I'm talking about my character, my paladin. So it was, so to while I was waiting, I took the live duty model of my character. There we go. I took the live duty model of my character and I put band-aids on him. I started using the little stickers, the VTube Studio stickers. I put little band-aids on him. And then I also did I make a knot, or did I just make a loop? Yeah, that's probably good enough. This one's done. I'm declaring this done. It's been an hour and a half. This is done enough. This spaghetti. Gold spaghetti. So I put little band-aids on him to indicate that he was injured, and then I couldn't find like a ghost hat thing, you know, that like in Japanese lore they have like a little ghost triangle thing. I couldn't find anything like that, so I put sunglasses. And one of my party mates was like, why is he wearing sunglasses? And like before I could even answer, my other party mate that knows what's up goes, it's because he's down. And she was right. And it was so funny. And then he got revived, but he's down on the ground prone. Prone means that they're like laying down. So I took my model and I put it sideways so he was laying horizontal. So just shenanigans. But that's the fun part of playing like that. Okay. I want to put this in, but I'm thinking actually maybe I should sew this down first. What if I need to, because I need to pinch these also. Because when I pinch these, so you can even see, I'm like, let's go sideways a little bit. When I pinch these, it's going to go like that. And then this thing is going to go, this is going to make another little thing, but it's going to be a little bit smaller like that. Like, Maho wo kakete Kimi no mae ni kite Mo Maho shoujo dakara. So it's gonna go like, let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can do this without, it's gonna be like that. Let's move it around, but maybe more pointy. So let's attach it to the sleeve. So we know how much space it's going to take. Oh, good lord. This is going to be really annoying. Having some interactive like that, something interactive like that sounds a great idea for games like D&D. Yeah, it really is. Especially because we play D&D remotely on Discord. Getting some water. So we play D&D remotely over Discord. So sometimes we don't use webcams because a lot of us are camera shy. And we play at nighttime, so I'm like usually in my pajamas. So I don't want people to see what I look like in pajamas. It's not okay. So So having like a live 2D model so that they can see my expression, see my character's expression, without having to see me directly is great. It's great. It kind of just adds to the experience, you know? And I do want to do like a VTuber D&D where we have a small, like every player gets a model, a very simple model of their character, and that way they can like kind of make it feel a little more like a video game, like a VN while we're playing. Yeah, I want to do that one day. But right now it's just me, and like one other friend wants to make a live 2D, and I told her if she draws it, I will rig it free of charge, because I just like rigging models. It's fun. It's fun. I rigged this cat, you know? I like doing it. Oh, there's a little end there that I'm gonna chop off. Where did the needle go? Oh, it's in my hand. You didn't hear me. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. That didn't happen. You didn't. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. This is really hard to see. Why is it getting so dark? I don't have very good lighting in this room either. That's the other reason why I wouldn't really want to do too many Handcam streams here, but you know, it is what it is. Doobity-doob. Okay, this is going to be fun. So yeah. I would definitely like to do a lot more D&D VTuber models. So I'm gonna do at least one for my friend's character. My friend is BG and her character is Dandelion. So, you know, look forward to that. Dandelion's pretty popular on the Twitter space. If you've ever seen she's Hey BG, I think? BG? Hey BG, I think? Yes. She's she used to make webcomics back in the day. She was pretty popular webcomic artist. Hold on. I need to. Oh, I don't have room. Put the pen somewhere. That's a little pin cup. We have a lot of pins. I've destroyed a lot of them though. This is very difficult. I kind of wish I had a magnifying glass. I usually, for the sake of the stream, I'm trying to keep my hands down, but I usually sew with no glasses on and everything up against my face. Like, and this is also difficult because one side of this fabric is painted on, although it's doubled over because this is the edge. You can't see it in the webcam. This webcam's too low res, but I'm not sewing onto that necessarily. It's doubled over and I'm sewing onto the doubled part on the inside, but it's still a very small margin to work with. And sometimes it gets twisted, and yeah. Sewing is fun. I don't know if it's I maybe would not call it relaxing. Although I think some people do find it relaxing. I just find it fun. I like to make things. And then with cosplay, it's like a multi-tiered thing. Because it's like, I get the fun of making something, and then I get the fun of wearing it, you know? I'm putting on the makeup and the wig and everything. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. I think I'm going to take this out now just to make sure that it's all very... Oops. There we go. Put it back in place. Come up. There. Make sure it's nice and tight. How long have you been working on this piece so far? So I started this about a year ago. Sometime in like September, October of last year, I'm like, I'm going to make this costume. So I started buying stuff back then. Actually sewing it, I started a little bit in like February. Took a break in March, and then started sewing again in April. Took a break around July, I think. August, I think I took a break. So I think it was August that I took a break. So, and by taking a break, because I usually only work on this on like one day a week, like Saturdays, I'll sew if I feel like it. If there's not other things that I want to do. But like for instance, September was my birthday and I wanted to do a birthday concert and make a new outfit and stuff. So for about August, around July, August, I stopped working on cosplay so I could work on live 2D stuff, making an outfit and all that. So I've estimated, thinking about it, it's over the course of the last year-ish, but really I've only been putting in about 2 weeks worth of work so far. It's just real spaced out. That's my approximate estimate. Are we on? Oh, almost on to 2 hours. Working on this. Dance with any cross the line. I need to write some more music. I actually started writing another song, and then stopped. As one does. Because I just, I came up with some really good words, but I need like a good verse, and then I was like, I don't know what to do for the chorus though. And I wrote some stuff down, and I'm just like, oh, it might be okay, but sometimes I gotta wait for like the inspiration to like really, really hit. Yeah, so I started working about this a year ago, but only recently do I have like a goal, like a deadline. There's a Hololive concert and anime convention happening in December, so I'm trying to finish this by December. December 14th, I think it is. Really, ideally, it has to be done on like the week before that, because I'm not going to have time during that week to, so. It's not a lot of time, but that's why I'm also kind of been taking breaks from streaming so I can work on it. Picking up. Oh, I don't like when it does that. Stop getting tangled. Stop getting tangled. I think that's a good enough knot. Here we go. I'm making a knot. And I was really last night I was I say surprised because I had made one of these little spaghetti pieces. I was working, I had made one and it's like, why is there a knot in the middle of this? Jeez, I hate when that happens. Anyway, so I had made one spaghetti piece and it only went so far. So then I made a second spaghetti piece. I went up to here. The first one goes from here over here. And so I made a second piece and I wasn't sure how long I needed. You know, I'm kind of doing this by eyeballing it. So I made a second piece of spaghetti piece and it happened to be exactly the length that I needed it to be. It was exactly enough and I was like, oh my god. How lucky. Okay. Using the seam, let's just slip it in there. With every step, we go a little further to who knows where. Yeah. This is stuck. I need a thimble. Sometimes I just do things like this. I'll find something that I can press against. I do have a thimble, I just never use it. Are you kidding me? Did I loop this inside of another one? No. Okay, I just got caught on it. Okay, phew! Phew! I was so worried. That would have sucked. It would have been an easy fix, but it still sucked. Hold on. I'm gonna move this thing because it's kind of in my way. Oh, you know, I'm missing. Well, it's okay. I was gonna use a different thread, but this is fine. And it just makes it kind of delicate because this thread's pretty delicate. But that's alright. It still works. The whole thing is just delicate. So I would be extra careful. Extra careful. I like listening to the background music. Like, I wrote it. Sometimes like I listen to things that I wrote and I go, wow, I did this? That probably sounds pretty silly. Oh gosh. Stop getting caught on other things. Yeah. Oh, this is your music? Yes! So, my way of getting around copyright is to just use my own music. So these are all songs that I've written. And a lot of them are on my YouTube. Either on the Twin Kun YouTube, and I think a couple of them are actually on the Dallie Art YouTube now. But this is my own music. I like writing music. Like this song in particular that's playing right now is a song that I wrote for Hololive. Well, I wrote dedicated to Hololive Tempest. It's like a fan song. It's very ethereal. That's so cool. Thank you. Because playing games and voice acting was enough. I also have to and singing. I also like writing music. Some of these songs are really old. Maybe I'm a little crazy, but really I'm just filled with so much of all of your love. I could explode, and maybe if I can make you smile, then all the things that make me weird will seem like nothing at all. My feet may drag, my shadow weighs me down. Trying to remember the words. But with your radiance, I'll make it through. Maybe I have a little complex. Well, this song is higher than I remember. But to be with you, I just wanna never grow up in... No, wait. Oh, it is. And those I believe in you and all that love. I just have a little complex and I'm a bit naive. But what am I supposed to do? I just wanna be with you, and it's starting soon. Me and everyone. Get ready for an advertisement. There's only 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Together smiling. Oh no, it's together smiling. There you go. I know what I wrote. Maybe. Usually. Perhaps. Mayhaps. Oh, this one's falling apart a little bit. There you go. Don't move. I need to secure you. I need to secure you. Securely. Need to be securely secured. It's just flapping all over the place. Oh gosh, please don't fall apart. There you go. Just a very simple stitch here. Because it's so small and delicate. Am I not catching? Oh, maybe I'm not catching. There we go. I wasn't catching the fabric underneath it. Add, and add. Okay, so what can I do? What new lore? This song? What is this song? Is this, let's see what I wrote here. This is Cozy Conversation again. Okay, this is the song I never remember what it is. So Cozy Conversation I wrote for, the intention of I wanted to write something that other VTubers could use if they wanted to. I don't think anybody's ever used it, but it is like, maybe I should, I think I need to, instead of writing free BGM, I gotta put like a copyright free song or something like that. But this was written, how did I write this song? I think I wrote the song on a stream actually. I think I just went on a piano and just, on my piano and just like plucked out notes until it sounded good. Just a thing that I could do. Okay. There we go. Oof. It's 4 o'clock. Fuck, we've been streaming for 2 whole hours. Well. Wowie, wowie, wow, wow. It's always crazy. The ad break is finished now. Welcome back from the ad break. It's always crazy to me how time flies when I'm streaming. Because I'm just like, I don't know how you just sit there and do stuff for 2 hours or 3 hours or 4 hours or whatever. And then I do it and it's just like, wow. 4 hours have passed. I need to do other things. There are other things I need to do in my life. This is a problem. I don't want to stop. But it is what it is. I'm trying to... Hi, Vera! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Oh, this song's on Spotify. Once upon a time, I was gonna be the very best there was. I'm pretty sure I don't remember all the words, but then my rival came with a stupid face to make the journey suck. You already left. He already says he's gonna kick mine, but we haven't even left, but he already says time management is tricky. Yes, it is. Will not be the last time. Will not be the last time. Will not be the last time because you always follow me everywhere cause you... I don't remember if that's... I'm on the right verse. And you don't even give a care because you are Gary. You are such a jerk. You always get one step ahead. You haven't heard a word I've said. You are the biggest jerk in history, Gary. Hi Vera, how's your lovely Sunday going? What did you guys watch in the watch-along channel today? I did not check. Sometimes I do check and see if it's something that I would actually watch. Like, this morning I kind of got the zoomies after I woke up and I just started working on this stuff. Arcane Season 1, very cool. I heard Arcane's very good. I haven't seen it yet though. But I also don't subscribe to League of Legends. I'm not a FPS kind of gal. I need to trim the thread on the other end, but it's okay. Okay. You are such a jerk. You always get one step ahead. It's independent of League of Legends. Oh, okay. It's like its own thing. Standalone. Oh, okay. Standalone. Okay, yeah. They're kind of from that universe, but it's not to do with the games necessarily. Something like that. It's an incredible story. I've heard good things about it. Correct, okay. I know what's up. Oh gosh. Ah! There we go. Oh gosh. This was falling. At the moment on Netflix, Season 2 only has 3 episodes made by December. Maybe by December it'll be released. We're going to put off Season 2 for a bit. Yeah. That's cool, that's cool, that's cool. I would say maybe I'll watch it, but I don't know that I will. Possible. It's possible. I'll get off my booty. But I've been watching the new Ranma anime. There's a new version of the Ranma half anime that's kind of a little more inspired by the manga, maybe, or tries to follow the manga a little more closely. It's really good. The animation's really great though. It's very cute. I've been finishing an anime called Windbreakers. Season 1 is 9 episodes. Oh, okay, so it's not too bad. Maybe I can pick it up pretty easily. Excuse me. I just gotta figure out my Netflix login. Netflix is what? Netflix? I can't say it now. Netflix is one of those things that we have on the TV, and that's it. I think my mom has it on her laptop, but I don't really watch on my phone or computer. It's on the TV. Jerk face, jerk face, jerk face, jerk face. Why are you so mean? Okay. Activate sound effects in my chat. That's true. I guess I should add more sounds to that. To the sound, activate sound thing. I would make some of them redeems, but there's so many redeems already. I'm gonna keep the redeems for my Nekarata. Although I need to rearrange some of the points. I was thinking of rearranging the point values by what they do. Like that. Like make all the Nekarata emotes a certain point, and then all the voice lines a different point amount. So that they're bundled together when you see them in the, so they're listed together when you look at the list, because right now they're like kind of all over the place. And I like organization. Okay, this one didn't come out quite as good. What is going on? It's okay. Not bad, it's just a little... I'm having trouble seeing because it's getting very dark in here. But yeah, I'm surprised this camera's working because I'm pretty sure that device is going to explode into flames. Actually, let me look at it. Let's see. What's the battery? The battery is good. I'm going to unplug it so it doesn't explode. Oh gosh. Okay. And then we're gonna let's see if I can bring it up without having it fall over or dox me. Don't need a face reveal today. Oh, evil kitty laugh. I need to record some more voice lines. I think I have a bunch listed. I just haven't taken the time to do it. Because I started, what I was doing before, I was actually recording the line, exporting it, and then animating it right all at the same time. So it was a little bit, you know, I had like 4 different programs open, so it was a little much, but it's kind of worth it. Also finally made a raid emote. I just put it in today because I didn't realize that I hadn't done it yet. That's for tier 1 subs, I think. And I added a bit redeem emote that I'm going to make look better later. And it's the evil kitty face. So if you like bits cheering bits, I'm gonna get some emotes for that, some kitty emotes for that, as like an incentive. Next week, Scheming Hamilton. I've seen Hamilton, actually. One of my friends that loves Hamilton more or less forced me to watch it. And it's good. I don't think I want to see it again, though. It's good, but it's very emotionally draining, so... Uh-oh, this guy. The bits I heard is amazing, yeah. It's very good. It's a little emotionally draining on me, so I don't think I could do a second pass. But it's good. It's got good music. Oh my god, I can't see where this got tangled. When you're trying to make a knot and your thread knots up. What the heck happened here? It's a mess. You probably can't see it, but this little bit is sticking out. Cute? What's cute? What are you talking about? Me being emotional? Emotional Dallie. Ooh. Me being emotional is not cute. I think my thing is I have a high level of empathy. So when I watch things, if the characters have a lot of suffering or they go through it a lot emotionally, I get really affected by that. So sometimes it's fun and sometimes it's not fun for me. So I enjoy like melodrama stuff, but sometimes if it's a little too real, I can't deal with it. That's charming though. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna leave this. It's knotted. We're just gonna cut it and call it a day. There's a knot. I remember, like I get real into things, like when I play games and stuff, especially. I wonder if I should I'm gonna cut a new thread. I think this thread's all tingly-wingly. So a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, not really, my friend gave me Kingdom Hearts for my birthday. The first Kingdom Hearts. Because I really wanted to see what Final Fantasy and Disney put together looked like. I'm like, does Winnie the Pooh get magic? No, he's a summon. Anyway, regardless of how I felt about it, when I first played it, I played it on my birthday. I remember that day so well. Wow. I was actually wondering if you did, but yeah. So I remember playing Kingdom Hearts. We boot it up, we go through the opening sequence where you're on the island and it's all cool and nice and good and everything's fun and happy, and then something happens. The whole island is like whatever, not whatever, but the whole island like kind of pretty much gets destroyed, and your best friend Riku, Sora's best friend Riku, like more or less betrays him and walks off. And you're left wondering why? And I just remember I had to take a moment because I was like genuinely upset. I was like, how dare he? What is he doing? Why is he betraying me like this? And then I had to like step back and go like, oh wait, this is Sora, not me. I remember getting so emotional over it, and my sister's like, you're playing a video game. I'm like, okay, yeah. But sometimes I still get caught up in, like if I'm playing something or if I'm playing a character in a TTRPG kind of deal, sometimes I still have to take a step back and remind myself that it's not me. That I'm feeling someone else's feelings, because sometimes it's hard. I might have to do something with this little bit, but I don't know what yet. Maybe I can glue it down or something, I don't know. Okay. Immersion, empathic, yeah. Hyper empathic, yep. That's me! But I think it's what makes me good at acting and singing. When connecting with people is genuine, yeah. But that's also why I like singing a lot, because music is very emotional, right? And then if you embody, like you can embody the emotions of the song that, you know, trying to convey what the singer is feeling through song. So I think that's I don't know if it's why I like singing or if singing is just part of it, just the way that it comes out. But yeah, those things, they're related, you know? Let's take this pin out. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm getting sweaty here. I may have taken the pin out too soon. It doesn't want to stay. Do what I want you to do. I'm gonna meet you halfway there, and I don't really give a care if you say whether if it's really okay, 'cause I'm gonna go anyway. Meet you halfway there, because there's some what is it? Something I want to say to you I face to face, but this is the second verse, so it's not that. It's I have so much to share. That's what it is. Do I remember the words of my own songs? Maybe? I'm gonna meet you halfway there, and I don't really give a care if you say whether if it's really okay, 'cause I'm gonna go anyway. Meet you halfway there, because there's so many things I want to say to you, eye to eye, face to face. I'm gonna meet you halfway there. I have so much to share. By the way, there's so much I want to say. I just can't hold it in, okay. Meet you halfway there. I can't get the needle out of the thread. The thingy. Might need to use a smaller needle. Isn't this nice weather to walk home together? Why is it stuck? I might need to use the smaller needle. I do have, this is like the smallest needle, but I have one that's one size smaller. But I was using this one because I used the even smaller needle, but I guess the most small needle, the smallest needle, yesterday, and the thread was getting caught in it and breaking just from being in, like from the needle being so small. So I went one size up, but maybe I need that smaller size. Don's mask and fight. You can hear the background vocals. This song is it has a very mellow, like the melody is very even till. So I made the background vocals kind of go, I can't clearly see the way. It's good. But I'll catch you for... how's it go? No, I don't know. This is my moment to shine. There you go. I got stuck on the background vocals. Let's see if I can... This part's still kind of loose here. I'll give you like a in and out situation from this side. It might be because of the paint. Ugh. Yeah, I think the paint is making the... It's probably kind of stuck together. I don't know how to describe it. This is why you should just use a thimble. I have a thimble. I was saying this earlier. I have a thimble, but I don't use it. It's actually kind of old and a little bit cracks on one side. I tend to just use something else. Just push. Something else hard. But thimble would probably be easier. Stop getting caught. Stop getting caught. Okay. Suddenly there's a crisis, you show up just in time. Ungrateful yet suspicious. Do you know something that you're not telling me? I never asked to be a hero. You can hear the vocal doubling. Not C, rather. I don't know what I'm talking about. I need to stop soon. I don't wanna. I wanna finish. I thought I would get further, but I didn't. Oh, that's cool. It snapped. That's fine. It did not. There we go. Maybe I should switch to the less delicate thread. The thing is, the less delicate thread isn't shiny, so it's a little bit more of an issue. Well, not an issue, but like you can see it more. It's like the same. It's kind of like this dark gold color, but it's not shiny. So this shiny thread blends in perfectly, but it's very delicate. Excuse me. Getting hungry. What's everyone eating for dinner today? I'm actually not sure what we're eating for dinner. Oh, I think we're eating pasta. Pasta and beef, I think. Ground beef. Oh, picadillo. Yesterday we had chicken wings, but like plain chicken, crispy chicken wings, which I think is not a thing most people do. Come to the realization, most people want sauce on their chicken wings, but sometimes I just eat chicken wings without sauce. I just make them nice and crispy. And they're, I mean, obviously, but they are like seasoned. So they have a lot of salt and pepper on them. They're not just plain unflavored wings. But I'm not a hot sauce person, so sometimes I'll put barbecue sauce. That's yummy. Yummy, yummy. Can you let go? Stop getting constant. I speak to the thread as if it can hear me. Doop, doop. Looks like I'm gonna have to be working on this when I get home this week. Just sit back and do a little hand sewing. Sometimes that can be a good way to unwind after a long day though. Just like no screens. Just sit back and do something with your hands. I'm looking at the time. This might really be, I'm gonna probably do this is gonna be the last thing, and then I'll have to get going. I'll have to check who's still streaming so I can rate him. I'm getting hungies. And I have stuff to do. I gotta get ready for work tomorrow. Boo! But it's alright. It'll be a good week, I think. I have absolutely no basis for that, but I'm just going to believe that it will be a good week this week. Better than last week, at least. Your face. And never even get my way, and things seem like they'll never change. I'll never say out loud these thoughts inside my head. By the way, you're impeding on my personal space. If you're gonna be so secretive, maybe we should meet. But by the way, my personal space has been breached. I'll punch your face. I bet my fist can reach. By the way, your breathing is so gross. Did this get knotted again? No. It's just twisting. But twisting is how it gets into a knot. Your face is too close. Stop twisting. You must only make knots where I say to make a knot. Or yay! I think it's yay! Making it into Lloyd say yay was so difficult. I just wanted to be like, yay! Yeah! But it was so difficult. I remember thinking like, oh, it's so cute, and then like showing my sister, and she's like, what? What is it saying? We just going yay. Please tell me it sounds good. I did the validation. Alright. There we go. Let's snip this up. Maybe not. It does not want to be. It does not wish to get snipped. Gotta snip that little tail in here. Maybe shorter. trash can over there. Alright, so we didn't finish that much. Well, we finished the spaghetti piece that will get put on there. We started putting down the main pieces. We've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we 5, 6. We did 6 arc points. We have probably 6 more to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 more to go. We're halfway there. We're halfway there. I'm gonna turn off my webcam for now. This cam. Hand cam off for now. Let's look for someone to raid. Let's see. Oops. Is streaming still. Let's see. Let's see if there's anyone I'm following that's still going. Oh my goodness. Trap Gears is still going. Let's go to Trap Gears. We're gonna raid Trap Gears, alright? They are 18 plus, not safe for work. But she's lovely. She's lovely. And she's drawing. I think she's drawing me. It looks like she's drawing me. She's drawing a muñeco o peluche of me. I can't believe it. A little doll. So let's we're gonna raid. We're gonna raid. They are drawing me. Oh my gosh, they're drawing me. We're gonna raid. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. What? I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Don't work too hard. Take care of yourself. And until next time, お疲れ様でした。またね